I've been thinking about trust a lot lately. Um, Not the kind of trust that comes when everything makes sense. The kind that only appears when nothing really does. And I've noticed something about life. It doesn't seem to me to ask to trust once, but you just keeps on asking over and over again, just in different ways. And a while ago, it asked me to trust my intuition. I've been following that path for a very long time. And I'm starting to see this a little bit different. And now life is asking me that again. In a month, I'm going into the Amazon. I'm going to live with the Shipipo tribe. And if I'm honest, part of me is really excited. And a part of me is wondering what I'm doing. Because stepping into the medicine again and saying yes to that is a big one. And I've been here before, at this point, not in the Amazon, but at the edge of the unknown. And what is interesting is that the mind always asks the same questions. What if this goes wrong? I'm leaving my family behind in rainy season in Costa Rica. What if this is not the right decision? What if I will regret to dive into the medicine again? The mind always wants certainty. It wants certainty before it lets you move. But life doesn't really work like that, right? Not for me at least. And the moments in life that changed me the most, they definitely didn't begin with certainty. They began with began with a quiet knowing, like with knowing it's the right decision, even if it doesn't make any sense. I never knew why I was becoming a tattoo artist, why I was starting to work with plant medicine, why we left Holland while everything was so comfortable. But my heart always knew, and I always met like such powerful people that told me and saw something in me that maybe I couldn't see myself yet. And that's what this time happened again. I'm being invited into a Shipipo tribe by Silas, a man I met a couple of months ago with such a beautiful heart. I only spoke to him like maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes, but I knew when I was sitting with him and laughing and crying, and just in this short moment I realized that it was more than this, just that moment. And then now to be invited to sit next to him, to learn from him, like a tradition that goes on for thousands of years with the medicine, is a humongous privilege. But very scary, because not being and working with holding space and the medicine in a way was very calm. But life is guiding me into a different direction again. Life is guiding me into the medicine again. And even though I'm that afraid, And a part of me really doesn't want to go and really doesn't want to leave the dream I'm building here with my family, even if it's only temporary. I know this is what I need to do. This is what life is telling me. And I have absolutely no clue what the outcome will be. But my answer is yes. And I think this is what trusting life is. When you know, and then there really is only one answer. Thank you.